All right, so what are some really powerful ways that you can increase your sales? Maybe you're waiting to launch your first product or to launch a product on Amazon, or you've already launched and you're looking to increase your sales. What are some really powerful ways that you can go in there today in just 10 minutes and start making more sales? I'll share with you some of those powerful tips in this video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back to those of you who are my subscribers. My name is Brian Newton. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I release weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, and NFTs. I've been selling on Amazon now for nearly 3 years and coaching students and have launched 10 private label products and own 6 brands on Amazon. My job right here on this channel is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing and documenting my journey of how I went from a struggling broke drug addict 8 years ago to being able to own and run multiple six-figure online businesses. One more thing before we jump into the video, please head down and press subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's free and I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to press subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. Also, give me a like on this video. It helps support my channel and bring you more helpful videos like this one. All right, guys, well, let's jump right into this video. So these are the exact same strategies, techniques, and tips and kind of one-on-one coaching I would do with you if you were to book a one-on-one Zoom call with me. I have clients and people, Amazon brands, who book coaching calls, one-time Zoom coaching calls with me, and I'm going to share with you the exact steps that I would go through looking at their listings. You know, they reached out, possibly they're trying to rank better, they're trying to make more sales, maybe sales haven't been very strong since they launched. These are the exact same strategies that I would walk them through that I'm going to walk you through. So let's take this product, wooden egg holder, as an example today. So let's pull up and figure out, you know, which one is doing the best, and then some of the ones that are doing the worst by running X-ray from Helium-10, and this will tell me, you know, which one is doing the most revenue and which one's not doing the best. First of all, guys, of course, making more sales comes down to picking the right product. If you choose a product where there's too many other sellers, like 100 plus other sellers with the same product, maybe there's not enough keyword demand. Keywords are incredibly important. We need to make sure that there's multiple keywords with 2,000 or more search volume, and we need at least, you know, 50 or under total other sellers with the same product on Amazon. If it's over 50 to 100 or more other sellers, if you don't have at least 3 to 10 main keywords with over 2,000 search volume, maybe only 1 or 2 of them are higher than that, you know, sales aren't going to be as high as you expected. So picking the right product, of course, is step number one. You want to choose a, you know, low competition, medium to high demand product and come in there with a well-differentiated product. Make sure to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel where I go over product research in detail, finding unique products using Etsy, Empire Flippers, and other product research methods. But let's pull up one here that's not doing so well but should be. So what I look for to determine that, let me pull over the review counts. I'm looking for high reviews, low revenue, because high reviews, like 25, means they've been selling for at least 30 to 60 days. Over 100 reviews means they've been selling for several months. So this one right here is not doing the best. 147 reviews, only doing $700. That should be $7,000 in revenue. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. All right, first thing I look at is the price point. How is their price compared to the others on the market? When you first launch, you're going to want to come in with a pretty competitive price point. You know, I see a range here on page 1 for these wooden egg holders, anywhere from $15 to kind of, you know, $40 for the 2-tier ones. So the average pricing for this is $20 to $30, you know, $18 to $25 for a single egg crate. So I think I'd eventually be around the kind of $19.97 to $26.99 price point. But you would want to come into this market and launch with a lower competitive price of anywhere from like $16.99 you know, to $18 or $19.99. So that's where the price point should be. So number one, you know, the price point is on the low end. When you've built up this many reviews, you should have built up your ranking, and you should be able to charge more for your product because you have a really a good quality product. You've differentiated well. You've positioned the product well, which we'll talk about here, by more perceived value. So I think I would raise this price actually up to like $19.97 or $19.90 today, or go to $19.90 plus a 10% coupon. Number one is use coupons. Coupons can help you increase clicks and increase conversions on your listing, okay? So pricing strategy, having the right pricing strategy and using coupons is step number one to increasing sales. You can change your price as much as you like on Amazon. You just have to do it slowly. You can't go from $16.90 up to $19.90 in one day, you would, well, that's $2 or $3. That's $3. That'd be a little bit high. Instead, you know, today you'd go to $18.90, and then in 3 to 5 days later, you can go to $19.90. 3 to 5 days later, you know, you can go to $21.90 plus a 10% coupon. You just have to raise your price slowly, $1 to $2 at a time, or else you may lose the buy box. And Amazon actually likes when you lower your price versus when you raise your price, okay? Number 2, let's look at their main image. I noticed their product is like diagonal. Main image is incredibly important, guys. You want a main image that captivates the customer and gets them to want to click on your product. So if I'm looking at this product, this image versus this image, I'm going to click on this image. Number 1, because it looks higher quality to me and bigger, because it shows me how many eggs it holds, like a carton, whereas this one is too zoomed in, and I can't tell how big this thing is or how many eggs it holds. So right there, number 1, this seller is making a mistake with their main image. Now let me pull up their listing. This may be even a better example to show you what's going wrong. Yeah, so let's take a look at their other images. So main image, incredibly important, guys. I'll just wrap up a tip on your main image is split test different main images. What split testing means is week 1, maybe for the first week 1, week 2 of launch, or for 2 weeks, you know, use this main image. And then in the next 2 weeks, and then record all your data in your business reports, your sessions, your page views, your unit session percentage, your sales or orders and PPC. Write those numbers down now. Change to a new main image and come back into your business reports, and then look after 2 weeks at that data. Did it improve? Did page views and clicks and conversions, unit session percentages go higher, or did it go, and sales go higher, or did it go lower? So that's how you know kind of what main image works best. But let's look at some of their other images here. So number 2, their second image, first of all, we're not in Easter anymore, so we need to get rid of the Easter part. You could change that to like painting eggs or arts and crafts for eggs, that kind of thing. But the main problem I see with this image here, guys, is this text. So this text blends in too much with the product, and so that text needs to be repositioned. So it says great for storing, holds 12 eggs. This text needs to be up here, either under this or replaced by this. The third image, this is a very bad image, guys. This is an example of a very bad image. Number 1 is this text you can't even read down here. Customer was just going to skip right over that. They're not going to be able to read that. It's too dark. Number 2, this text doesn't match like this text as far as size and spacing. So this text should be equal size and color to this one. So that's the second problem with this one. Third, this product is just floating in air. Nobody is going to use a product just floating in air. So that's another issue with this product. Number 3 is it's too dark. This image is dark. It's got a dark tone to it. So the customer, this image is doing nothing for this seller. I would just skip over this as a customer, and there's this big white thing at the top with looks like they crossed something out. Maybe they're, you know, using someone else's images. You never want to do that. Let's go on to the next one. So here it's just their main image again. A bad example here. Here is where you'd want to show the entire thing. It holds 12 eggs. It's made of 100% acacia wood, you know, and then maybe give some dimensions on how tall it is off the counter, how long it is, how much space it takes up in the fridge, that kind of thing. Here, this image is way off on their pixel. It needs to be at least 1,500 by 1,500 pixels. So you get the idea. There's too much text. Customers are going to skip right over this product or right over that image. Again, another bad image. The product is just floating in air. No one's going to be using a product like this floating in air. It needs to be in a fridge, on a counter, you know, in a bar next to chicken, something more attractive, more attraction than an egg carton. That's not even the right English. It should be more attractive than an egg carton. That is actually the right English, but again, it's dark. These dimensions do not make sense. I do not know what they're showing is wide or long. It needs to be totally redone on those images. Finally, this text blends in again, and it's the same graphic as this, so you don't need to repeat that. And then they've used a different, they've used a lifestyle image with a model, which is great. Now the product's, you know, being shown, being used, they're cooking, or it looks like they're baking something. That's great. This is one of their best images, but they need to get rid of this text, and then you will like this egg tray. Great kitchen organizer, better than traditional egg cartons. You know, that's all right, but I do like the fact that they have this lifestyle image with model. So your images, guys, are incredibly important. I would go through your images like that and kind of take some of these tips I've just shared with you and improve them that way. Number 3 is your title. Your title is incredibly important, guys. It needs to be a blend of both keyword optimized, top 3 to 5 keywords, left to right, exact phrase form, plus it sounds convincing with a couple main selling features, benefits, or uses to speak to the target customer or audience of who's buying your product. Okay, so let's take a look at their title together. Wooden egg holder, kitchen storage for refrigerator, wood tray, also suitable for countertop storage, reusable organic decorative organizer in refrigerator. So not the correct English. Also, the keywords are off. I can tell if I pull up the keywords, which we'll do next for this product. They do not have the right keywords in here. They do have wooden egg holder, so that's a great keyword. They do have egg holder, which is probably another great keyword. So actually they've done an okay job including some of their best keywords. Again, the top 2 or 3 main keywords in exact phrase form. And then also it needs to sound convincing to get the customer to click on it. So organic decorative organizer, it's too broad. I don't know what they're talking about there. In refrigerator is not correct. You know, for use in refrigerator would be fine. And then 12 count by Integrity 1. You do not need by Integrity 1. If you wanted to include your brand name, you can include it in the very beginning here, in the very beginning of the title, but you do not need it. So this would be moved to the very front part of your title. And then this wooden egg holder, and then kitchen storage for refrigerator. You know, those are the top 3 keywords. I would leave those or not change those. But this second part of the title has to all be redone because it doesn't speak to the target customer. It doesn't, 100% acacia wood, durable acacia wood, holds 12 eggs, extra large eggs, jumbo eggs even. A couple main selling features like that. Does that make sense? So though that title second half needs to be redone. We talked about the price point. This price point is all right for this product. They only have 3 reviews. They are 5 stars, so they are getting started. Let's go down to the next one. So let's go to their bullet points. Your bullet points, you want to do a couple main things. Is include your next kind of best 5 to 10 main keywords throughout them. And number 2, show off your product and the main selling features, uses, benefits. So let's take a look at their bullet points. So most customers are only going to read the first part or the first sentence of your bullet point. Then the customer is going to move on to the next one. Then the customer is going to move on to the next one. Then they're going to move on to the next one like that. And then really all customers look at when they get to your listing is the main image, images, title, price, review count, and the first part of your bullet points. Very few customers will scroll down to the bottom and read your product description. But it is important to include one in case they do, and it also shows first on mobile. And also the first 80 characters of your title is also incredibly important for mobile shoppers. And so if you can, try to write here before the first 80 characters, get a couple main selling features there, because the first 80 characters of your title is all that shows when customers are shopping on their phone, okay? But great for storing eggs of all types, whole eggs, fresh, hard-boiled, deviled eggs, and Easter eggs, one-piece decorative tray. These are great food storage containers. That's all right. Perfect for displaying eggs. That's kind of the same thing as storing. All types, practical, waterproof coating. So this needs to be changed to talking about like premium materials, something like that. Want a different way of serving eggs. So I would hear it would be multi-purpose or multi-use or multi-functionality. More attractive than an egg carton. So here, instead of more attractive than an egg carton, get rid of the boring egg cartons. Something like that. And then 30-day money-back guarantee by Integrity 1. That's fine, but I would take out your brand name and just do 30-day money-back guarantee. We use only the highest quality materials, and with all of our products, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, manufacturer warranty on our product. Okay, so that's kind of an overview, guys, of price point, images, split test new main images, and split test different pricing. Title was top 3 to 5 main keywords, left to right. Number 2 was first 80 characters of the title need to be optimized for mobile shoppers. The second half of the title needs to sound convincing and has some main selling features, benefits, or uses. And then your bullet points, the first sentence is incredibly important. Make it stand out. and then the description you want to include as well, and then have your next kind of best 10 to 15 keywords included in there for listing optimization. That, guys, is going to wrap up this video, going over just roughly 10 to 14 minutes on what you can do to start making more sales for this product. I hope you enjoyed. Leave any questions you have down below, and I will see you on my next video.